This is Network.tv. I'm David Jordan here at the LA Film Festival in beautiful Culver City, California. Today we'll be talking to filmmakers and producers from all over the world about their films, the cast, and the great stories which they are telling on the screen. Stay tuned for all the interviews.
As a director doing something like this in this subject matter, what was the inspiration for you and how did you decide you were going to tackle this?
Okay, so it's a comedy. But it's kind of like it's dark. It's not happiness dark, but it's a comedy. And I mean, honestly, it's like really me kind of working out some issues that I had with my own parents and my own sense of self. So that's what I gravitated towards. And I don't have a message in this film other than this is how I feel sometimes, and this is me, and I could say that in almost every character. And, you know, I just had a really good time. And I want to make something that people want to, like, go see and laugh and think about, like, do they like this person or do they not like this person, and what do we do that's wrong that maybe we shouldn't, you know, do, or maybe we should fix, and, you know.
Well, what did you learn about you? Like, what did you come away with doing this film?
Well, I definitely came away with the fact that I don't like sitting still, that I prefer standing and working 14, 15 hours a day. That's like in my comfort zone, as opposed to like emails or, you know, like sitting around idly waiting. So that was a very good lesson that I learned about myself. And I mean, I learned a lot. I learned a lot working with Jim. I learned a lot. I was able to bring a lot of what I did as an actor and as a producer into directing, because those are the kind of two areas that you collaborate a lot with, and I feel I was, because of my producing and acting experience, I kind of had a little bit of a step up in the sense that I knew like what they didn't like and what they did like, and you know how to kind of communicate with those departments.
And it definitely helps, as you just said, because you're an actor, you already know what actors are feeling.
I understand the insecurities of certain things, and I understand the difficulty of being real. But I think we all do in real life. You know.
If you can describe this film in 3 words, how would you describe this movie?
I don't know about 3 words, but I would
Or?
say, you know, it's a movie about a 17-year-old boy who finds out his father has a second family and blackmails him. Simple as that.
Quite simple and lovely, and congratulations. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I play the role of Kelly, who's Jim's daughter and Logan's sister, and she falls in love with Logan's character and is sort of hit in the face with the reality of this family that she realizes she's in the middle of, that she's actually living in. Yeah.
Now, when you got the script, what was it about the role that made you just say, yes, I'm in?
Well, this is my first feature film, so I'm gonna say yes to anything. Yeah, well, I mean, virtually, but it was a really funny script. On the page, it had that dramatic chord, and it had the tears, and it also had the laughs, and that's what life is. That's what I would look for in a script, not something that's just two-dimensional, like funny. It hits the heartstrings, and it also, I've seen it before, and I was laughing throughout the whole thing. Yeah.
Now, it's your first film, so obviously it's very exciting. You're working with an amazing cast. Can you share with us something like really wonderful that you felt about doing this film with this new cast?
Sure. It was a huge learning experience for me, and being with like Samantha Mathis and Jim Gaffigan and all these actors who have had long careers. It was such a beautiful experience having that in front of me, and having these actors guide me, and having mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters on set. It was really a unique situation. Yeah.
So what did you learn about yourself doing this movie?
I mean, just in the craft of acting so much. I have a theater background, and so I fully understood the words that had been spoken to me, which is that film is truly the director's medium, and theater is the actor's medium, and I learned what it's like to wait and to have all of this free middle space between shots, and mostly about the craft. I think that was where I grew the most. Yeah.
Fantastic. But of course, before you leave the carpet, we've got to know your social media so fans can find you, follow you, and stay in touch.
Isabel Luisa is my handle.
No fancy other things, just your name, straight across the board.
Isabel Luisa, yeah. Luisa is my middle name.
Well, Isabel, thank you for talking with us. You look amazing, and congratulations on your first feature film. And I hope to see you in many, many, many more.
Yeah, me too.
So I encourage Phillip to go up this nearby lake town where we find out that his father, played by Mr. Jim Gaffigan over there, has a second family. And so I kind of get caught up in these shenanigans more than I would like to be caught up in. Yeah.
Now, you are dealing with an awesome cast. You're working with Jim. So tell me your experience about doing this film with all these amazing people.
It was a dream. It was a dream come true. I mean, this is my first kind of main role in a feature film, and I got to live in New York, work with Jim Gaffigan, Alex Karpovsky, Anna Gunn, Samantha Mathis, Logan Miller, Daniel Camp. I mean, if you just go down the list, it's like, these are some of my heroes.
And you want to pinch yourself sometimes, right?
I did pinch myself, probably too much. And I never woke up. I'm still here.
I know it's funny, and it's got this like weird storyline. But what do you want audiences to come away with when they see this film?
Well, this film it's a comedy of errors, definitely, but it's got a heart to it, and I think it's the complexity of the situation is basically life is hard. Is what this film is talking about. It's like it's funny, but it's also hard, and it's really complex, and sometimes the decision you have to make are not easy.
And do you think like, oh my God, if this really happened to me, what the heck, right? Like,
I'm trying to have this not happen to me. Like as much as I can. Definitely don't have a second family.
I know. I'd be like, what?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
And especially with social media today. I mean,
right. This film. I probably couldn't happen if it was based in today. It's based in 1992. So that's why it still is possible. Yeah.
It doesn't seem that long ago.
No, it doesn't. I was a wee little babe.
Well, it's so good to talk to you, but before you leave the carpet, your social media so fans can find you, follow you, and stay in touch.
Yeah, so on Instagram, I'm at Daniel Rashid, and on Twitter, I'm at Daniel S. Rashid.